Also, players, if you can hear me, please come out. Players, if you're there. Zach Roy, can you please grab the rest of your teammates?
time to recognize our graduating players and thank them for all they have done for the team. First, we would like to thank our president and assistant captain, forward Trent Burton. After 5 seasons with the team, Trent is graduating with his master's in mechanical engineering. He has found being president of the club extremely rewarding and fun. He would like to thank his family, friends, athletic trainer Kid, managers, coaches, and rink staff for all their time and effort in supporting the team. Next, we would like to thank defenseman Ryan D'Souza, who's graduating with his bachelor's in computer science. He would like to thank his parents for supporting him in hockey throughout his life. His favorite ACHA memory is when Tommy Hall hit the captain of Northeastern so hard he had to be carried off the ice. Next, we would like to thank defenseman Seven Feldman, who is graduating with his master's in industrial management engineering. Throughout his 4 seasons with the team, he has broken 12 sticks, 2 helmets, and 2 pairs of skates. His favorite memory is finding out one of his roommates was sleepwalking without his knowledge. He would like to thank his parents for enabling him to play 16 straight years, and his older brother being a wonderful practice coach. He plans on joining RC in residential California to work as a product engineer for vehicle routing algorithms for after graduation. Next, we would like to thank winger Seth McKenna, who is graduating with his bachelor's in computer and systems engineering. His favorite memory is going to nationals with the boys and getting to experience a once-in-a-lifetime thing. He would like to thank his parents for everything they have done for him, especially getting up at 5 a.m. to let him play AAU gloves. He plans on getting his master's next year in business analytics. We would like to thank our treasurer and forward, Brendan Ma, who is graduating with his master's in business analytics. He would like to thank his parents, Seven and Susie, for their support through all these years of hockey and school. Kid and coaches, Nicholas Finelli and Liam McBain. His favorite memory on the team is winning our game at regionals against Bentley to send us to nationals. We would like to thank our Vice President and Senator, Xander Zoya, who is graduating with his bachelor's in math and materials engineering. He has been a proud member of the team for 4 years and a captain of them for 3. He was proud to design and go through the process of getting the team updated jerseys. He would like to thank his mom, Heidi, dad, Mark, grandpa, Jerry, and the entire McCarthy family. Next, we would like to thank forward Henry Ong, who has played 3 seasons with the team. He is graduating with a bachelor's in industrial management engineering and a minor in economics. His favorite memories would be the practices, road trips, and games, getting to compete, hang out, and share a laugh with his teammates. He would like to thank Ian and Angeline Ong for supporting his hockey career since he was 4. Thank our trainer, Kid, for helping him through his major injuries, helping him return to play his senior season after constant injuries over the past 2 years, also being a great mentor and friend. He would like to thank Coach McBain and Spinelli for encouraging his return to play, and lastly, all of his teammates who made the club hockey a highlight of his college career. Next, we would like to thank forward Alan Garrett, who is graduating with his bachelor's in mechanical and aeron Next, we would like to thank Will Gasa, who has played right wing and is graduating with his bachelor's in computer science. He has spent 2 seasons on the team. His favorite memories were the Nationals road trip and poker games at the hotel. He would like to thank his parents, Anna and Jeff Gasa, and his coaches. Next, we would like to thank Nicholas Lapari, who has played 3 seasons with the team and is graduating with his bachelor's in mechanical and aeronautical engineering. His favorite memory was winning money at the hotel at Nationals with the team in JMO. He would like to thank his family, friends, coach, kids, rink staff, and teammates for the memories and support throughout his time on the team. Next, we would like to thank our captain, Anton Safanoff, who is graduating with his master's in mechanical engineering after 5 seasons with his team. His favorite memory was winning regionals and celebrating afterwards. He plans to work in the medical device industry after. He would like to thank his parents and girlfriend, Kat, for coming to all our home games and supporting him, as well as Kit, for keeping him healthy, and Brendan for letting him use his towel. Finally, we would like to thank our managers, Bailey Clotier and Alex Klein, who have supported the team for 3 seasons. Bailey is graduating with her bachelor's in mechanical engineering, and Alex is graduating with her computational biology and strength. Their favorite memories with the team include making signs for players as fans freshman year, traveling to University of the Vermont game, and when Alex forgot Brian Gerhardt's last name when announcing. They would like to thank their roommate and dear friend, KK, for supporting them today. Thank you all again, our graduating players and their families. You will all be missed. We will begin warm-ups and start lineup shortly.
Okay, thank you all again. We'll be starting the warm-ups and our starting lineup shortly, so please just grab your seats.
Guys, go back to locker room. parents. RCI parents.
Simply don't place me go. Let it snow. let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to RPI Engineers ACHA Ice Hockey as they take on the Saints of Siena University. RPI coming into today's matchup 15-4 overall, Siena at 13-5. So two top-notch teams here at Hudson, at the Houston Fieldhouse in Troy, New York. The second night of a home-and-home. These two teams met last night. RPI won that one 5-4. So looking to take that momentum. They've got a 3-game winning streak coming into today's game. Had a nice Sunday here. A little bit warmer than it has been. Past couple days, it's been single digits up to about 32, 33 degrees today. So a lovely day for some hockey. I don't know where else you'd want to be on a Sunday at 1 o'clock. RPI starting with Ma, Zoya, Gesa forwards, Feldman and Lapari on defense. And in goal for RPI, number 33, Hayden Plimley. This puck is dropped. We're underway here. In goal for the Saints is their main man, number 30, Matthew McCarthy. Played in the game last night. The puck turned over there, picked up. Skated out. Nice move there by Apadasano. Drives in. Oh, good hit by Lapari. Knocked it down. Apadasano. But back to the point. Shot. Didn't get through. Rebound picked up by McKenna. We got a great turnout here today as well. Celebrating our seniors and grad students. So a lot of family members here. Not only for us, but for the Saints as well. I mean, you see on the other side of the ice, Siena University obviously just 15 minutes away, just across the Hudson River. So you expect a lot of their fans to be in attendance, and they are. So good turnout for this ACHA matchup. Face-off won by the Saints. Shot doesn't get to through. It was saved by Plimley. First shot didn't get through, and the rebound was sitting there. Plimley had to react to make a quick save. Plimley coming into today's matchup. This will be his 7th game. It's a 5-0 record. It's a shot whipped there by Safinoff. Shot from the point. Gets on net and hit the pad of McCarthy. Directed into the corner board. But Plimley has a good year. 5-0 record. A 906 save percentage. 2.4 goals against as that shot stopped by the Saints netminder. Plimley, the freshman from Fishkill, New Jersey, stands at 6 foot, 170. And you look on the other side of the ice for McCarthy. I mean, that's a big man, 6'3", 195. Both good goalies, having a good year. McCarthy at 272 goals against average, 916 save percentage. The Siena team, they're good defensively, good goaltending. McCarthy, in his 16th game, got shot wide of him there. Oh, big hit along the board there. Puck flipped out. Center ice picked up by the Saints, and they go in. Got shot wide of Plimley. Safinoff able to get it out, and chance the other way. He's right in. That shot wide up to the point. Hall sends it around. The Saints to look to bring it back in. So coming after just less than 24 hours after the last game, we'll see any adjustments from that. RPI looking to get off to a hot start. They went down 2-0 early on after the first, and were able to fight back. They went up 5-2 in the third, gave up 2 late goals to make it 5-4, and they were able to hold on after that. We have an offsides there. The Engineers looking to start hot in this one. They've had a couple slow starts the past couple games, getting down early and having to fight back. So I'm sure Coach McBain would love his boys to get the scoring going early here. We got a face-off to the left of Plymley. Won by the Engineers, picked up by Feldman. Sends it up and not out. There's Kelleher, and he loses control for a second. Saints will have to regroup. Loose puck picked up by Ma. We got a 3-on-2 the other way. They could hurry. Zoya driving in. He's got a chance. He shoots. Oh, save. Rebound. Stopped by McCarthy. Sprawling in the crease. Able to get that left pad over. Was that shot from the point blocked? Chance the other way. Apadasano. Good defense there by Stephen Feldman. Stopping the Saints' top goal scorer. Dominic Apadasano. Is that shot high and wide from Brendan Ma? Fight for behind McCarthy, but picked up by the Saints, and they're able to get it out. Chase for it is McKenna, and they're with Roy. And Trent Burton making up that forward line. Roy's able to steal the puck, dip it, try to dip it back in, but picked off. Sent down the ice, no icing. All off the boards. Safanoff fans on it, gets it across. Dumas drops it off to Ong. Ong shot deflected wide. The point shot. Oh, blocker save by McCarthy, and he's able to cover up. That shot came in from Nick Usich. As we see that replay, good chance there for Ma. Gesa with the rebound opportunity, but McCarthy getting that left pad over. Holding strong. Gesa had a chance to stuff that in, but McCarthy denying. Face-off won by the Engineers. Crowd around the blue line, but RPI will have to re-enter. Hudson lost it in his skates, but Dumas doing a good job of dumping it in. They'll go for a line change. Stretch pass. Won't be icing. Picked up by D'Souza. We got a chance the other way. Now Dylan Julian driving in, gets knocked to the boards. He's there with Garabet, but first one to the puck will be zone. As he takes a hit. The puck's kept in by Julian. RPI doing a good job so far, maintaining control of the puck. Not letting the Saints get any clean breakaways. Saints are content with just flipping it out and going off for a change. As Gesa sends that in, almost hits one of the linesmen. Top to the point, Hall unable to keep it in. The Saints, almost had numbers if they could have controlled the puck, but puck was lost and dumped down again. So a lot of dump and chase for both these teams to start. A couple of good chances for the Engineers, but McCarthy holding strong. Zoya with it, loses it behind the net. And Zoya leading the team with points. 18 goals, 18 assists. He's taking a shot there, blocked in front. Never got to McCarthy. It was Gesa and Rowan fighting for position down low. Once again, Saints try to dump, and that shot from Hall, not on goal. Would have been wide. Saints look to regain control here in their offensive zone. McKenna along the boards, back to Hall. Tommy Hall sends it around to Burton, and he turns it over in the offensive zone. Shot wide of Plymley. Rebound almost came back out, but Hall was able there to get position. Burton out fighting, and he's going to get called for a slash. 7:18 gone by here in this first period. Engineers going on the penalty kill. So we see that replay there. Burton getting the, as we see the penalty box cam. So the power play opportunity for the Saints. Coming to today's matchup, 32% on the power play. RPI 79.7% on the PK. The Saints a good special teams team. But I can't say how accurate these numbers are because there's some teams on the website. Is that we got a turnover there? Safinoff with it. Down low, almost had a man. But some of the teams on the website have over 100% on the power play, so I mean that obviously can't be true. So either they're doing some things wrong or website's got it wrong. But 32% is good for third in Siena's division. Engineers doing a good job of not letting them set up their power play. Good fight along the boards there. Saints can't even get out of their own zone. Good job there by Julian. That shot, ooh, got Plumlee up high, but able to knock it down. Papadasano, back up top. DeMarsh, down low, block there. Kelleher with it, down low, good defense there. And cleared by Whittick. So Saints will have one last chance. They could hurry here on the power play. Under 10 seconds to go until Burton comes out of the box. That pass picked off. Feldman sends it down. We're back to even strength. Engineers doing a good job on the PK. Saints with a couple good chances. That Plumlee making a nice save there. All with it now. Slips along the board is Ma. Sends it around. To Gesa, top line out here. That shot from the point. Save, first save, rebound. Stopped by McCarthy. Oh, backhand right over the net by Gesa. Net was wide open, but backhand went just a little high. It's going to be Hall back for the Engineers. Started with a good shot from Usage from the point, and Zoya tries to make a move around the goalie. Puck comes out and skated off by DeMark. Excuse me, Zudelik. Once again, unable to sustain much pressure. The Saints offensive zone as On comes out. On shot stopped by McCarthy. Almost had a little trouble with that rebound, but able to corral it in. So McCarthy having to do a lot of heavy work already. Just over halfway gone by in this first frame. Using that reach of his 6'3" frame to take over much of the net. So you really got to get him out of position if you want to score. Snapping off in the corner. Puck comes out to Ong. Ong centering pass. Dumas shot is blocked. Would have had a good chance if it got through. And that one flipped on net. Almost fumbled by Plumlee, but he able to cover up and a little extra skirmish after the play. Referees are there to Make sure nothing else happens. Up top. That one stick aside by Plumlee. Puck comes out along the boards. Picked up by Julian. Garabet will send it around. McCarthy out to play. A big hit there along the boards. And puck's gonna come free to Pierce. Pierce making a move. Good stick work there by Whittick. Pierce unable to really get a shot off, kind of just lost it in his deke. That one deflected in, won't be an icing. Pierce with again, Apadasano. Shot doesn't make it. The Engineers will go off for a change. Top line coming back out there. Is that defender loses an edge, but Saint's able to pick it up. Zoe with the shot. Blocked aside by McCarthy. Yuma sends it around. Gesa sends it around, but no Engineers in sight, but Ma is able to keep it in, swinging around the boards. And they get it out, picked up by Usage. Usage stretch pass to Burton, doesn't make it. Picked up the other way by DeMarsh, the defenseman. It's going to be Ma. The other way, dumping it in, he'll go off for a line change. Burton hit along the board. Puck comes out, centering pass. No Engineers there. Puck picked up along the end board, sent out. Hudson will send it back in. Just under 7 minutes to play here, first period. Score remains 0-0. Couple chances for both teams. Goalies starting strong. Now, McCarthy just played last night, so doesn't seem to affect him at all early on here. Nice hit along the boards there by Safinoff. Puck picked up by D'Souza. And Ong able to get it out to Dumas. Dumas going 1-on-2. He'll just send it on. Easy save there for McCarthy. Get a face-off to the right of Siena's goaltender. Dumas almost crashing into Matthew McCarthy, but nothing doing there. Shot from Ong, saved up high by McCarthy. Nice shot right off the draw. Engineers getting shots to McCarthy. He's doing what he's been doing all year long for the Siena team. Have another face-off to the right of him. Once again, one by the Engineers. Puck kept in and at the point. Safinoff centering pass. That shot by Dumas up high. Safinoff losing control. Saints will pick it up and clear it out. But once again, RPI right back into the zone. Puck picked up by Pierce. RPI able to clear it out, but gets sent back in. Belton back for it. Sends it up. Not out. Julian shot. And the point there. Blocked aside by Plumlee. Kept in at the point by Magugin. But RPI able to regain control. Feldman flips on net, and McCarthy is good with covering up. We'll get another offensive zone face-off for the Engineers. It's the last game for a while for both these teams. Get about a little over a month off with a December vacation. It's Ma. Shot. Over the head of McCarthy. We got to break the other way. It's Temple, a good defense there. Tommy Hall getting back, denying Temple of any chance. Good stick there by Ma. Knocks it down. Hall picks it up. Tommy Hall sends it to the far corner. Zoya loses an edge. Allows Temple to bring it in. Shot. Saved by Plumlee. Rebound by Apadasano. Not a good chance. That one off the post. Caden Wood, the defenseman. A good chance there, but was all iron. His net comes off. 3:50 to play here in this first period. This is RPI's last game until January 23rd, when they'll face Penn State. Nittany Lions come here for 2 games, a Saturday and a Sunday. That'll be exciting. Papadazano skates in, shot. Sticked aside by Plumlee. Plumlee doing his job so far. Had to make a couple tough saves. That one will go down for an icing. And then this is Siena's last game until January 16th, when they'll face Farmingdale State. We saw Farmingdale State a couple weeks ago here in Troy. RPI lost that one 9-2. Farmingdale State, a good team in this ACHA league. Puck loose, kept in at the point by King. RPI unable to get control. Shot from the point, doesn't get through. Picked up by Burton. Chip it up ahead to himself. Picked up by Ong. Ong going 1-on-3. Big shot. Deflected wide. DeMarsh able to skate in on his own. Back up to the point for King. King's shot hits Savinoff in front. All loses control. Behind the net, it's and the left wing shot off the post again. Karams into the far corner. And the Engineers will finally be able to clear. 2-on-2 the other way. Dumas and Savinoff. Dumas pass, Savinoff unable to get it. Deflected in the corner. Guggen. And the Engineers able to keep the zone. Savinoff tied up along the board. Couple bodies there now. Dylan Julian in there trying to get that puck free. Puck just sitting there now. Savinoff behind the net. Puck comes out front. Chipped into the boards by Stone. Just back and forth play here by Saints. They're just passing one side or the other. Unable to get a clean exit. They do there. But once again, RPI right back in. Good pressure there. Julian Garabet with there. Out in front, and the net comes off again. So it could have been a good chance, but the net comes off its hinges, and we'll get a face-off to the left of McCarthy. So McCarthy trying to push off that right skate against that right post, and yeah, it just comes loose. So we get a draw there. It's whistled down. We'll do a redo. Shot from the point to the left of McCarthy. Chased down by Hall. He slammed into the boards. Picked up by Stone. Stone able to get it out as it hops over Usage's stick. Garabet with it. Rides in. Centering pass. Shot. Goes just wide of McCarthy. We've got a penalty on the play. Interference on Usage. Puck was coming over. He hit the Saints player, according to the ref, just a little too early. As you see, he was waiting for that puck. Usage didn't think it should have been a penalty, but nonetheless, they'll be shorthanded for 2 minutes. Fastest 2 minutes in sports. Siena 0 for 1 on the power play thus far. A couple chances that Plumlee was able to knock away, but they'll try again here. Under 30 to play. And then they'll start the second period on the power play as that one sent all the way down on net. McCarthy, he's just going to cover up. With 12.3 to play, so we'll have an offensive zone draw for RPI. Don't want to be too aggressive here and leaving a breakaway chance with minimal time left in this period, but you can still have a good chance if you can win the draw, but they cannot. Siena looking to push one more time. 5 to go. That shot to the net doesn't get through. One more chance. That one's shot by Plumlee's rebound, scores! Plumlee able to stop the first one. Rebound chance for TJ Pierce. He puts it in the back of the cage for his 11th of the year. Power play goal for the Saints. We'll see the replay there. And sends, yep, and it's a good goal with 1 second officially on the clock. Plumlee couldn't recover on that left pad save. And Pierce in perfect position sends it in for the first goal of the game, and that's always a tough one, giving up goals at the end of the period. So it'll be Siena 1, RPI nothing. After 20 minutes of action, teams will regroup. We'll come back for the second period of action. Ty Rooney here on the call. RPI, ACHA Hockey. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. RPI ACHA ice hockey. They trail 1-0 after 20 minutes to play. A lot of back and forth action. And a late penalty led to a late Siena goal. Came from TJ Pierce, assisted by Luke Zerdalek and Jay Kelleher. So RPI went into the break, talked it over. They're back, they're ready. Scoreboard still says 0-0, but Siena got that goal. 1 second on the clock. Always a deflating feeling, you know, you did a good job killing that first penalty. Killed about the first 45 seconds or so of that second one. And with 1 second remaining in the period, Siena tacks on the first goal of the game. RPI has been in this position many times this year, being down early, having to come back. That shot from the point, deflected wide. Zoe comes out, rips one wide. Papadasano loses control, almost gets it back in front of the net, but pass was just by him. Ball in the corner, Pierce in there, and picked up, skated out by Zoya. They'll wait for group, swing it over to Hall. And Ma is able to chip it out. Back in come the Saints. Good move there by Wood. Evading a defender but losing the puck. And RPI will look to clear. Burton with the chance now. Puck just out in front of him. Picks it up. Looking for teammates. They're finishing a line change, so unable to enter the zone in time. Puck sent down the length of the ice. No icing. Kurdzalek in the corner. Nice spin move there against Roy. And he'll send it around to Tomkovic. RPI looking to clear the puck here, and they will not do so as that one held in at the line. Finally escapes the zone. Quick touch up from the Saints. They re-enter right away. And we'll have an offsides there. It's two teams, two top-notch teams. As I said earlier, RPI was ranked 6th in the latest Division II ACHA ranking in the Northeast Division. Siena 12th on that list. Out of about 45 teams or so, I think 49. So 2 top teams. Played pretty evenly so far. You know, 1 goal decided yesterday's game. Right now, a 1-goal deficit. And we had a penalty on play. Oh, I was looking down at my notes. We got a Siena's player in the box. Too many men on the ice. RPI looking to tie this one on the power play. They send out their top unit. Hall to Ma. Back to the point to Hall. Ma skating around. Hall try to get Zoya in the corner. Jumps his stick. Kicks it back up to Hall. Xander Zoya surveying. Shot. Saved by McCarthy. Rebound. Puck's in there. And cleared. Good shot by Zoya. Got McCarthy up high. It was a juicy rebound that was then cleared by the Saints. Ma re-enters. Drops it off. Dumas. To Hall. Zoya over to Hall's. We had a little noise from the scorer's table. Hall, shot! Off of McCarthy, out of play. Hard shot there from Tommy Hall, the defenseman. Just got a piece of McCarthy up high and deflected into the netting. RPI 25.4% on the power play. Siena 78.6% on the PK. 45 seconds to go here on the man advantage. Second unit out there, Safanov shot. High and wide. Down low, Burton. Garabet makes a nice move. His shot never got through, got deflected to the corner and then sent down the length of the ice. Plumlee out to play it. Leaves it for his defenseman, Nick Usich, and he pops up the puck. Picked up out in front there. Temple, and he loses control. Almost a short-handed opportunity there for Patrick Temple. With 10 seconds to go, Engineers have one last rush. Up a man. Garabet goes sliding into the boards. Loose puck picked up and a man coming out of the box. Back to even strength. Nice move by Usich. His shot saved. McCarthy with the pad. On behind the net. His RPI will go for a partial line change. Skated out by King. Going 2-on-3. His shot blocker saved by Plumlee. It's going to be Zach Roy. Set it over and it gets sent back around by McKenna. Finally deflected out of the zone. Saints will have to touch up, re-enter. Nice hit along the boards there by Usich as he goes off for a line change. That pass just out of the reach of McKenna, unable to deflect it in, and that'll be an icing. So an early chance for the Engineers to knock this game up at 1. Unable to do so on the power play. McCarthy continuing to stay strong. Sent back around. Sousa back for the RPI. Zach Roy trying to flip it out. Can't do so. Kept in by Zulik. The Marsh down low. Gayton trying to find an open man. Got a shot from the point. Deflected in front. But just over the net. Centering pass. Unable to connect. That was Wood. It was a good position in front, trying to get a tip right in front of Plumlee, but just went high. Sent back in by the Saints. They put some pressure on after they were down a man. And that happens sometimes. You know, you kill a big penalty, gain some momentum, and then you start getting your own chances. So RPI guys, they've been doing a good job defensively. Just that last 5 seconds, Saints able to get that first goal. Kept in at the point by Feldman for a second, but lost control. Set back in. They'll go for a change. Top unit back out. Zoya out in front. Ma save. McCarthy. Zoya with the takeaway, and we got another net issue. Once again, that right post. McCarthy, I don't know if he's pushing off with that right foot a little too hard, but you see that net just came off. It was a good job by Zoya down low behind the net to give Ma a good chance, and McCarthy holding strong. As Hall makes a nice move. Get around a defender. Dumas. Up to just score! Nick Usich from the point ties this thing up at 1. And that's all it could take sometimes. A shot from the point, traffic out in front. McCarthy didn't see it clearly. You see Savinoff battling out front, getting position. Setting a nice screen and usage. Shot from the point, just off the left arm of McCarthy. And this thing is all tied up at 1. Big goal for RPI. Usage, the defenseman, 3rd of the year. Got a whistle, puck out of play here. Nick Usage, the junior defenseman, Boonville Hills, Michigan. Getting RPI on the board, that's a big goal. Pass almost intercepted there by D'Souza, goes off his stick, picked up by Hudson. Drives in, lost an edge for a second. Fought for along the board, Garabet sent it down low. Hudson. Garabet finally regaining control. Garabet shot from the point. Stopped there by McCarthy. Rebound chance. 2 good saves there, McCarthy, and we got a penalty on the play. Another chance for RPI, and they're going to go back on the PK. McCarthy once again staying strong with those pads. See the replay here. Another shot from the point. That time no traffic. McCarthy unable to get it on the first go, and it was Dylan Julian out in front with that rebound chance, and McCarthy flashing the pad. And now Saints with a prime opportunity here to regain the lead. Pierce down low in front. Pass can't get through, and it's cleared. Good defense there by RPI again. Bodies out in front, denying any chance. Bergen loses his stick. Siena 1 for 2 in power play. Of course, their 1 goal from Pierce. Was up a man as McCarthy content with covering. 8:25 to go left. 8:25 gone by. Here in the second period. Now the stream says first, but this is the second period. We got a draw to the left of McCarthy. Top unit stays out there for the Saints. Penalty killers. Savinoff and McKenna, the forwards. Usage and Hall, the defenseman for RPI. As Pierce loses control, it's Hall with McKenna. Going 2-on-4 the other way. McKenna across, out of the reach of him. As the Saints look to regroup, try to gain possession in their offensive zone. Nice hit along the board there by Hall. Unable to get it out though. Shot from the right point with more of a pass to the corner boards for Pierce, and it's picked up by Hall, set down the ice. And on net, once again, McCarthy just got a hold. Seen this a few times on the power play. Puck sent down on the ice to the Saints netminder, and he's fine with just covering up. Another offensive zone draw, shorthanded for the Engineers. Julian on the draw. Loses it, picked up. And it's Hudson now at center ice. Dumps it around. RPI doing a good job on this PK. Only 20 seconds to go. Siena not many chances at all. They've been unable to get any possession as Long's chasing for it. Gets there first. Looking for teammates as 5 seconds to go on the power play for the Saints. We're back to even strength. D'Souza out of the box. RPI doing a good job once again on the PK. Second successful clear As Ma has it beneath the net. Out in front, Zoya shot. Deflected wide. Those two have been dynamite all year long and almost connected on another goal there. And it's Ma. His shot from the point, kick saved by McCarthy. Gesa sent it to the opposite corner board. Missed hit there by Zoya, but kept in at the point. That shot deflects by Ma. Gonna bring it back out. The Feldman. That shot from left circle deflected wide. Zoya picks it up. Ma out in front, his shot stopped by McCarthy. McCarthy staying strong, good pressure there after the PK by RPI. Couple good chances for that top line. Been good all year long. Ma, Zoya, Gesa. Saints have numbers if they hurry. Kurdzalek losing control, but able to skate it around, picked up by Marsh. Up top, tipped out by Burren. Rafe the puck is won by King. And Wood will able to skate it in clearly. Tries to make a move, send it out in front. Just going through the crease. King sends it down low, a little collision at the blue line. No call. As King and the Saints will regroup. Pass deflected. Picked up by Dumas. Dumas has Roy with him. Dumas shots. Deflected. Off of the stick of Brennan King. He'll have another draw. RPI offensive zone. 8:07 to play here. Period number 2. RPI looking for their 4th win in a row. They're second in as many nights against these Saints. Along with it, along the board, sends it around to Safinoff. Goes over his stick, picked up by Dumas, fighting for it with Kelleher. Safinoff, nice moves. Gets room out in front. Saved up high by McCarthy, and once again, net coming off the hinges. That's a good move by Safinoff there. Getting free, getting a nice chance, no traffic out in front. Gets McCarthy up and high off the left shoulder, making a nice save. Face off one by Safinoff, and Dumas loses control. Sent up but not out. Slap shot from Safinoff. Doesn't make it. Along with the down low centering pass through the skates of Anton Safinoff. Skated out by Apadasano. Hit into the boards by Hall. Nice play there. Apadasano was a deadly player. Had a great game yesterday. As Dumas tries to dangle around a player. That shot doesn't get through. Picked up by TJ Pierce. And he'll send it out just over the stick of Apadasano. Plumlee will put a glove over it, and we'll have a face-off to the left of Hayden Plumlee. Plumlee's first game since November 23rd, where the Engineers took BU down 4-3 in the shootout. Plumlee made 30 saves on 33 shots against a good Terrier team. That was a second win against BU this year for RPI. Plumlee's been good all year long. 5-0. In his first year with the club. We got offside. We're gonna face off right outside. RPI zone. Zoya on the draw. Back for it is Whittick. RPI looks to go to work, but they lose control, sent down. Deflected in. Feldman there to chase. Zoya tries to make a nifty move, but loses control. And now it's Ma and Zoya the other way. 2-on-3. Zoya, skate in, shoot! Saved by McCarthy. Hard shot there from Zoya. Making a nice move. Get around one defender. Had a clear shot to McCarthy. McCarthy in that 6'3" frame. Playing like it here. Puck was right between his pads. We'll have another face-off here. Roy losing it. Puck kept it in there. Sent back around by Zach Roy. McKenna back for it. The Saints look to clear just out of the reach of Burton, but he'll corral it in. Look to set up the Engineers offense. Hall. Now puck tipped up into the netting. We'll have face off outside the Saints zone. 5:16 here to play in the second frame. But a good match so far. I mean, two evenly played teams. You know, we saw it last night, and we're seeing it again today. There's good hockey being played. A couple good chances. Goaltending has been very solid on both ends. Both goalies had to make some excellent saves. A nice move there by Savinov. Has Dumas to his right. His shot. And the puck, it got to McCarthy. I'm not sure if the net came off. There was a whistle. You see the replay here. It wasn't the hardest shot, but it got to McCarthy. Not sure if he had the rebound. Not sure if he was able to hold that in. We'll see a better angle here. And Dumas comes in. Dumas comes in. He was trying to stuff it in. But the refs blew the whistle. We'll have a face-off to the right of McCarthy. Anytime he gets to that right post, though, that net is coming off. That shot, oh, just high. Just above the crossbar from Hall at the point. Usage. His shot doesn't get through. Safinov's rebound chance off the pad of McCarthy. Dumas looking for options. Just out of the reach of Usage. Ong beneath the goal line. Gets right into the boards. Picked up by the Saints, and they'll be able to clear. Stick there by Hall. Garabet. Cross ice pass. Unable to connect with Ong. Skated in by DeMars. His shot to the left of Plumlee. And now the RPI net off the hinges. So a couple of errant stoppages so far. Both ends of the ice. The Saints player just skates right into it. Looks like that was Zerlik. Temple with it now. That shot, ooh, sails wide. Just to the left of Plumlee. Skated in by Garabet, strong move. That one doesn't get through. Picked up by the Saints, and they look to clear, but dumped right back in. RPI back on the forecheck. Stretch pass just off the stick of Apadasano and into the glove of Plumlee. Plumlee and the Engineers defense doing a good job this period. Not too many high danger chances for the Saints. Had a couple in the first period before that first goal, but a lot of the high danger chances have been from the Engineers. McCarthy, Saints netminder, has been the best player on the ice this afternoon. That shot from Gesa, blocker to side by McCarthy. Puck, oh, just escapes the blue line. RPI will have to touch up, sent back in by Will Gesa. Top line out here. Gesa, Zoya, Ma. That one sent the length of the ice. It'll be an icing. With 2:49 to play here. Period number 2. This one's shaping up to be a good one, folks. On this Sunday afternoon here in Troy, New York. Ty Rooney on the call. Last game before the holiday break. RPI's last day of class this Friday. Semester's been flying by. This team had a good season so far. They look to take another win into the break, then come back out late January, get things going again. All sends it up the ice. Kicked out of the reach of Dumas as Ong takes it in, shot into the chest of McCarthy, and we've got a slashing penalty on the play. It's going to be the captain, Anton Savinoff, going off. 2 minutes slashing. So again, the Saints back on the power play. 1 for 3 thus far. And again, only 2:26 left to play in the period, so good chance for Siena to take a 2-1 lead going into the intermission. That one gloved down by DeMarche. And then sent down. McCarthy out to play. It leaves it for DeMarche. Saints look to set up their offense on the power play. TJ Pierce driving in. Good stick there by D'Souza, negating any chance there. Cross ice pass out of the reach of DeMarche. Keeps it in though. Drops it below the goal line. Fumbled for a second and skated out by McKenna. Sends it down the ice. Roy into chase after it. He goes off for a change and it's picked off by Burton in front. Almost had a chance. Right in front of McCarthy, and Saints players doing a good job of not giving up a goal. Did a bad job of turning it over, but able to make up for it defensively. That would have been a good chance there for Trent Burton. So he stays on the ice here with Xander Zoya on the PK. Zoya with it now. He'll go 1-on-3. As he almost draws a penalty. He falls to the ice. No call. A couple of the fans wanted a penalty. That one off the sideboards on the bench. We'll have a face-off right in front of the Saints bench. 21 seconds to go on the power play. 47.4 to go here in the period. Face-off won by Siena. They'll send it in. You got to be careful of Savinoff coming out of the box. Could have a breakaway chance. That one, easy glove save there for Hayden Plumlee. Shot from the point, saw it all the way. Seven seconds till Savinoff comes out of the box. You got to be careful of him. 12 goals, 17 assists for him on the year. Face off to the right of Plumlee, who's won by RPI, picked up by Hall. Sends it out, and that'll do a good job by RPI. Saints fall to 1 for 4 on the power play. With 20 seconds to go here, you don't want to do anything stupid. Play your game. Don't want to give up any good chances. We saw in the first period. Scoring with 1 second left. Might have even been less than that. 10.3 to play here. Sure, both teams would be content with a 1-1 score heading into the second intermission. Safanoff on the draw, along with Zappola. Safanoff gets kicked out on into the draw. Puck's won by the Saints and shot from the points. Gloved by Plumlee. Good shot there from DeMarsh, just getting it on net. Never know what could happen, especially with this little time left. RPI gotta win a draw here. Shot from DeMarsh, doesn't get through. Second chance effort, that one stopped by Plumlee, rebound, and that'll do it. Almost another blunder at the end of the period for RPI, but they hold, and they'll take a 1-1 tie game headed into the third period. So 40 minutes gone by, 20 minutes to go. We're in for a good one, folks. Ty Rooney on the call. We'll be back at about 15 minutes or so. So we will see you soon. back, ladies and gentlemen. RPI ACHA ice hockey, third period action. They're tied 1-1 with the Saints of Siena University. Siena scored their only goal with 1 second left in the first period. RPI able to answer back. Nick Usich tied the game up in period 2. We're off underway here, third period. Usich's goal was assisted by Dumas and Hall. Got the official scoring there. It's been, story of the game really has been the Saints goaltender, Matthew McCarthy, stopping 35 shots, make that 36 now. 37 shots from RPI. Face off to the right of McCarthy. RPI 15 shots in that last period to 4 from Siena. Game totals are 37 shots to 13 in favor of RPI. So it's been really all RPI this far in terms of, you know, puck possession, offensive zone time, but only able to get that one goal, and no, wasn't really all McCarthy's fault. That shot wide of Plumlee. There's traffic out in front, and Usich's shot from the point able to get off the left shoulder, left arm, McCarthy and in. So looking to get more quality looks. You know, they've been getting a lot of shots on net, having too many odd man rushes. Saints doing a pretty conservative job on the defensive end, not letting RPI get any breaks, as Ong drives in on the left, losing the puck. Picked up by Dumas, keeps it in. And then the Saints will clear it out, picked back up by Dumas, flips it on net, gloved, and held on to by McCarthy. McCarthy almost certainly going to face more shots than he did yesterday. Faced 42 shots, had 35 saves. Already 38 shots here. With 18 minutes to play in the third period for RPI. The Saints, they had 31 shots on goal compared to 13 so far today. RPI doing a good job of limiting chances on their end. Got to get that next one, though. Got to get that lead here in this crucial third period. Shot does not get through. Rebound opportunity. Bodies out in front. Usich looking for his second of the game. Hall keeps it in, and Usich doing a good job tying up the defender on the boards. Puck sent out, picked off by Julian. He'll send it back in and chase. Oh, dangerous pass there, just out of the reach of a couple RPI sticks. No icing on the play. D'Souza back for it. Tipped in by Gesa, and that one will be an icing. Tyler Sherrick, one of the RPI goaltenders, was in that last night. Made 27 saves on 31 shots. Back up today, Torrin Traven, #1 on the bench. He's made 6 appearances so far this year. We'll have to wait until after the break for his 7th. That shot sticked aside by Plumlee. Not too much traffic out in front, saw it with ease. Saints finally putting pressure in there. Offensive zone. Good hit there by Hall along the boards. Sent back around by Wood. And Gesa will chip it out, but not far enough. Picked back up by Wood. Then sent along by Waters. tipped into the RPI zone, offensive zone. Looked to get something going, but another clear down the ice, no icing. Linesman was right there to wave it off. That one deflected off the boards. Flimley had to be alert. Cover that one up. Sousa trying to get that one around to his fellow defensive partner, but couldn't do so cleanly. We're gonna face off to the left of Hayden Flimley. Engineers win the draw. Able to just clear it out, but sent right back in. Feldman back for it. Feldman up the ice, just out of the reach, and once again, Saints send it back in. Top line out there for Siena. Looking to get something going. Aparsano back up top. Shot from the point. Goes wide. Over there is McKenna. Loses control of it. Picked up by Temple. Temple losing it now, and Saints able to touch up, and they'll go off for a line change. Whittick back for it. Almost turns it over. Burton able to get it out. And Jacob Whittick send it down. They'll go for a line change. Dumas in on the forecheck. Safinoff back over to Gavin Dumas. Try to get it to Hall at the point. He keeps his own and then turns it over. Nice hit there by Henry Ong. Fight for it below the goal line, won by the Saints. Unable to clear it. Oh, almost connecting with Dumas there. He would have had a good chance. Again, unable to clear. Hall keeps it in at the point with the glove. Over to Safinoff. Up top, it's Usage. Usage sends one in off of the skate of the Siena defenseman. And again, back up, it's Hall. Hall, shot from the point, doesn't get through. And cleared out, but and RPI continuing to pressure here in the offensive zone. Zoya skates in, nice move, centering pass. Unable to connect with Ma. It's D'Souza, skates back. Gets it to Ma, but he turns it over and it's sent in. D'Souza back to chase for it. Comes the Saints forecheck. Rowan in with Pfeiffer. Battling along the boards. Finally, puck squirts out and picked up by Ma. He'll send it in. Floating pass over to Zoya. Zoya skating around. Centering pass. Oh, almost. Good chance there for Usage again. Out in front. Defenseman in on the play. Long board. Centering pass. Backhand shot. Saved by McCarthy. Strong play by Boughton. And then Julian was coming in with speed, and McCarthy holding ground out in front for another save. So Boughton hit off a skate, and Julian was able to get a shot on net. McCarthy had to be alert. Safinoff skating through. Puck goes through the crease, picked up and lifted out. Hudson, strong pass to Safinoff. Safinoff, oh, tried to do it. Easy pass. Almost a no-look pass to Dumas, but unable to connect. In with it, Pfeiffer's shot. As Plumlee got hit on the way in by Waters. The net looks off his hinges. We play on. Picked up by Dumas. Dumas now cross ice. Can't connect with Garabet. D'Souza, the defenseman, and behind the goal line. He'll go off for a change. Both teams a couple of chances so far. Goaltenders doing their job in this one-to-one game. Pierce driving it on the backhand. Skates back around, top of the left circle. Centering pass off the stick of Plumlee. It's center to the far boards. Feldman trying to get it out. Does so. Good hit though to tie up Julian. And again, flipped out. Strong play by Dylan Julian. Picked up by Alex Garabet. He'll send around just out of the reach. Julian picks it up to McKenna. McKenna's backhanded pass picked off and almost cleared. And oh, we got to break down the other way. Hall, nice defensive play. Tommy Hall coming back on the play, denying Temple of any chance. We got a penalty on the play. Delayed penalty. Plumlee off to the bench with the extra skater. McKenna has Burton on his right, just out of the reach. Burton in the corner. The Saints finally touch up. Engineers going on the power play. 10:36 to go here in the third period. Big opportunity. So we see that replay, yep. It's gonna be Temple headed to the box. Engineers looking to take the lead here on the power play. 0 for 1 so far. Top unit out. Dumas, Ma, Hall, Zoya, and Julian, the 5. Ma over to Hall, just over his stick, regains control. Ma at the point. Hall at the left circle. Over to Zoya. Waits. Hall looking for a shooting lane, can't find one. Ma back at the point. Cross ice to Zoya, makes a nifty move. His shot stopped by McCarthy. Ma below the goal line. Looking out in front. One-time chance. Zoya didn't get enough on it. Engineers keeping the zone. Ma at the top. Down low to Julian. Julian off the boards to Dumas. Usage comes onto the ice as the defenseman on the power play. Do a partial line change as On comes on the ice, saving the puck. Almost exited the zone. Safinoff with it. Driving in, centering pass, Usage shot! Just over the head of Matthew McCarthy. Picked up by On. Back up top, Usage. Usage, the RPI goal scorer so in this game. Off the skate, regains control, shot wide. Just missing the pad. One-timer from the point. Stopped by McCarthy. And these Saints defenders are tired. They've been on here this whole power play so far. About 1 minute, 50 seconds. They're still out there. Engineers, one last rush before Temple comes out. And down the other way. Good stick work there by Feldman, and Plumlee will cover up. Saints do a good job, and that was a quick 2 minutes. They say the fastest 2 minutes in sports is a power play. Engineers had possession almost the entire time. Couple shots here and there. Couple good chances, and unable to beat McCarthy once again. So 0 for 2 on the power play is RPI now. Siena, potential to gain some momentum off of that penalty kill. We saw RPI kill a penalty, then score a goal in the second. Siena looks to do the same here. This goes without saying, this next goal will be crucial. 8:10 to play in this third period. Puck almost comes free and skated out by Gesa. Top line right back out there for RPI. Zoya, Gesa. Zoya went 1-on-2 but lost the puck and skated out off a stick, off a skate, and Saints look to regain control. This period's going by quick already. A lot of fast-paced action as Roy comes in. He's got a man on his right. His shot up high. Saved by McCarthy. He had McKenna on his right. And Roy decides to shoot, which is always a good option. You always want to get a shot on goal there. Never know with a rebound chance. As Feldman shot from the point. Looking for a stick, won't find one. Burton surveying his options. Send it around to Roy. Roy chips it up to himself. We got some fresh skaters out for RPI. Coming on, along with Safanov. Puck lost in the skate there of Kurdzialik, and they'll send it down, and that will be an icing. Face off in the RPI offensive zone. 6:41 to play here in the third period. Give a look at the RPI bench. It's been a good team so far this year. 15-4 overall. Started 11-1. It's a good team. They're facing a good team here in Siena. Picked up by DeMarsh, and he'll send it in on his own. He'll go off for a change. Safanov will skate up the ice, evade a few defenders. Lost the puck on his stick. And the corner goes Ong. Ong with some defenders there. Puck comes out at this. Change lines here. Dumas' shot off the blocker from almost the red line. Oh, good stick there. Shot doesn't get through. Sent down, not enough for icing. Hall back for it. Pfeiffer's there. Couple bodies, pucks still getting fought for. Picked up by Zoya. Up to Ma. One touch to Gesa. Didn't want an icing, so had to gain the red line. The Saints look to charge the other way. Kelleher. Fought by Feldman. And then it's Temple. First one to the puck there, but RPI able to gain control. Can't get it out. Turnover by Feldman. Picked up by Apataccia. Glove save by Plimley. Apataccia, number 24 for the Saints. Strong player. A goal and 2 assists yesterday. 10 goals, 19 assists on the year so far. Plimley denying him there. Centering pass. Pad save by Plimley. He's on his butt and he scores. Plimley was down on the ice. In the rebound. Picked up by Apataccia. Just as I was saying, a strong player for the Saints. Bangs home the rebound. Plimley was sprawled out on the ground. Puck was loose and Apataccia got a stick on it. As you can see there, I don't even know if he got a stick. It kind of looked like a skate. As you see a couple RPI, that might be I mean, I'm not a referee, that looked like a skate to me. If you see a little slow motion replay, Yeah, so the first shot was off his stick, and it's waved off, no goal. Yep, the first shot was off the stick, off the pad of Plymley, and then it was kicked in. So Apodicino scored. He gave a little taunt to the RPI bench. I don't know if they caught that on camera. Gave a little taunt. And that'll be waved off, no goals. We have a great replay from our overhead view. Goes right off the right stick, excuse me, right skate of Apodicino. This game remains a 1-1. So big break there for RPI. Top line out there still for the Saints as the referee's going over the call with the Saints coach. And there's no like replay review system, so I don't know if they're either looking at the replay from our cameras on the scoreboard, the Jumbotron here, or if one of the refs saw it during the actual play. We saw some of the reactions from the RPI players too. They were waving off goal right away, so especially Plymley. Plymley knew, and he was really down for the count, couldn't do anything. It's actually one sent wide by Ong. Plymley was doing a good job on that first rebound, and then didn't have a chance, and then obviously kicked in. So 1-1 here, 4:20 to play. That one offsides. Face-off will be right outside the blue line here. Top line for the Engineers. Zoya, Ma, and now Dumas on the line. We've seen Gesa with Ma and Zoya, but now it's Dumas. So Coach McBain going top heavy on his lines. Sticked aside by Plymley. At the point, kept in, fought for. Ma will send it out. Saints will have to touch up, send it back in. Plymley into play, it leaves it for Hall. Hall over to Usich. Off the skate of Dumas, tries to feed Ma. Cannot do so. So it'll be another icing for the Engineers. This one to the right of Hayden Plymley. Plymley continuing to excel here in his freshman campaign. Only giving up that one goal so far. McCarthy on the other side, who's been the mainstay for that Siena goaltending room. Now they have a couple goalies on the roster, but it's only been 2 that have played so far. The other one being Caleb Murray, who's only played in 2 games. There's no trip call there, as some of the fans, the players, can't believe it. Zoya fakes a slap shot and then loses control, kept in by Ma. Zoya with the chance tries to deke around the defender, able to keep it in there. Good play by Xander Zoya. Puck's fought for along the board, kept in at the point by Feldman. Sends it wide, and we got a hand pass. Under 3 to play here in period number 3. This next goal will most certainly, almost certainly decide the game. Almost a chance there for the Saints, but unable to grab control of the puck. Gesa driving in on his offhand, sends it out in front. Nobody home. RPI will have to touch back up. Safinoff cut right off the bench, drives in, makes a move, lost control of the puck, and McCarthy will hang on. One thing about this Siena team, 13-5 overall, they're 11-3 at home. They've already played 14 home games, only 2-3 on the road, so have to do a better job away from their home rink. I think they only have one more home game the rest of the year. And for RPI, I mean, it's all home games for the rest of the regular season. That shot wide and wraparound chance. Puck was sitting there. McCarthy sprawled out in the crease, had a skate on the post, denying any chance of a goal there. Sent out, blocked by the left pad of Plumlee. Comes back out, Plumlee able to squeeze up high. Good chance there for the Saints. A lot of Christmas music being played in between stoppages, in between periods. It's good to hear. It's always a good time of the year, you know. Christmas time means hockey time. I don't know where else you'd want to be on a Sunday than watching RPI, ACHA ice hockey. Siena shot through the crease. And turned over. Picked up, shot off the stick of Siena in front of Plumlee. Goes to the far boards. And another turnover. Almost an offsides. They waved it off. Taken away by Pierce. Siena saved by Plumlee. With the left pad. Hayden Plumlee coming up big. Couple chances in a row for the Saints. Unable to capitalize. That one sent the length in the ice for an icing. 1:05 to go here in regulation. Big zone draw, big offensive zone draw here for RPI. It's going to be Safinoff on the draw. Zappala for the Saints. Safinoff wins it, but then puck is lost in the skates, kept in at the blue line. Off a Siena defender, that was Robinson, in front, and they'll have to skate back in. It's Hall. Hall going one-on-one, goes into the boards. Safinoff first to the puck there. Burton over to Usage. Usage shot to the net. It got through. McCarthy had to make a save, so Usage doing a good job getting pucks to the net from the blue line. That's how they got that first one. And turned over there in the defensive zone. Centering pass off the stick of Plumlee, trying to cover up, can't get it. Puck sent to the far boards, 20 seconds to go here. RPI doing a good job just getting it out there. Sent into the Engineers bench. 15.1 to play here. Can't have any mishaps here. Got a face off right outside RPI zone. Zoya, Ma, Dumas, the three forwards, Hall, and Usage, the defenseman. Zoya goes straight forward with it. McCarthy good with covering it up. We'll have a face-off to the right with Matthew McCarthy, who's been unbelievable for the Saints thus far. 11.3. It's enough time to win the draw, get a couple shots off. Puck loose there, picked up Safinoff, makes a move. Zoya trying to shoot through a couple defenders, comes out to the point. Hall's got 1 second left. He fires, that shot wide. Hits the official, and time expires. You've got extra time, folks, overtime. Coming up next. This one, it's been exciting so far. It's gonna be a good ending. We'll be back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. 5-minute overtime period about to start. Tied up at 1 apiece. Siena scored 1 second left in the first period. TJ Pierce getting his 11th of the year. RPI answered right after a big penalty kill. Nick Usich shot from the point. The only one to beat Matthew McCarthy so far. Usich is 2nd of the year. Excuse me, 3rd of the year. Shots 49-24 in favor of RPI. And we have a 3-on-3 overtime. Zoya, Ma, Paul, the 3 for RPI. Pierce, Apadasano, and Kelleher for the Saints. Possession is key here in these 3-on-3 overtimes as Ma losing control. Picked up by the Saints, and they'll head back in their zone and regroup. So Saints go with 3 forwards. Kelleher, Pierce, Apadasano as they turn it over there. Picked up by Hall. And back for Zoya in his own end. No line change yet. Gets it to Hall. Hall behind Plumlee, who, just like McCarthy, has played exceptionally well today. RPI looking to enter their zone. Zoya losing it along the sideboards. Ma with it now. Gets it back to Safanoff. Nick Usich comes onto the ice along with Trent Burton. So 3 new skaters for RPI. As Safanoff makes a move to the net. Backhand, scores! The captain ends it here for RPI. And he is mobbed by his engineer teammates. Anton Safanoff, his 13th of the season, ends it for RPI. What a play. Skating it in on his own, finishing on the backhand, and finally beating McCarthy. McCarthy one-on-one with Safanoff. Couldn't hold his own there after a strong game. RPI is going to take this one 2-1, extending their winning streak to 4 in a row. They move to 16-4 overall. Siena drops their 2nd in a row, both to RPI. 13-6 is their record now. I want to thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining Ty Rooney on the call. Exciting game. What a way to end 2025 for this RPI ACHA hockey team. They've had a great year, and they look to continue this season in late January. And they'll come back, return home after the break, after the extended break. Yeah, so January 23rd, their next game here on Senior Day. All the fans, families, and attendance as RPI takes down Siena University. 2-1 final score. Ty Rooney signing off. Have a good one.